Back down to our Pete's next job. Dad, can you give me a hand to put this shed up? Yeah, of course I can, son, no problem at all. So we made a frame here, put some sand down, leveled it all off, checked and double checked and triple checked with the spirit level, and we're going to put the slabs down. So we've got enough slabs there to go 6 foot across by 8 foot. So we'll start with an 8 foot by 6 foot base, and then we might bring out another row of slabs there for the front where the door is. This is the shed we've got. This is one that Pete bought from a set of photographs whilst he was in Spain, and the photograph didn't show the true extent of some of the defects, but we can sort it. We'll show you the patching as we go along. Bit of rot there, bit of rot on the end of these beams. That panel wants shifting onto the end there, etc. On with the next one. Pete shed part 2, that's it, that's the base down, or the slabs down. So we're now going to sort this base out here, get rid of the rotten wood, put new end bit on there, new end bit on this side, new timber down that edge there, new timber across there, and generally make it sound. And there's a few holes in the floor that need sorting out. Let's crack on. So part 3, so we've got the base down, or the floor down on the base. So we need to replace the whole of this end panel here. We need to replace these two here. There's a hole in the floor we couldn't see from the pictures that we need to sort out. And then we need to take these two pieces off here, replace the lat on the floor, and then put a complete new piece on there. And then the floor will be down and sorted. Patch that little bit there, that's nothing to worry about. And then get the ends on. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's the floor done anyway. I'd like to thank Jake for the use of his cordless DeWalt saw. Really useful. Would have been struggling without it. So I've had to cut this section across this side and put a new piece in this side, and it took those two rotten pieces out of the floor there. I could have took that next piece out of there, but I don't think it matters because we're going to board the floor out anyway. But at least it's all solid now. So we're now going to look at the edges and see how we go. There's quite a bit of repair work needed to do on this end, but we're going to put that up first, and we might even have to remake the door because it's we can see now why it's got felt on. Onwards and upwards, every day's a bonus. So next part, we brought the door over, or the door frame, taken the door off because it was all cockeyed. Put a new piece along the bottom because the old piece was a bit wormified, to say the least, and full of nails and goodness knows what. Not fit for the purpose. So I noticed there were some gaps here. So I've just taken this, lifted this felt up, and that's clearly rotten. It's dripping, and that's dripping. That's not very clever either. So we've got some, oh my word, it's all just saturated. So it looks like we're going to have to maybe take off up to here because this is saturated as well. We'll probably redo the whole of this side, but oh, good job we got some wood, Pete. Every day's a bonus. So a bit later, we have finished the door side. We've had to replace all of this timber here because underneath the felt it was all wet, rotten, or full of worm. That's all sorted. So we're going to stand this up now and see how we go. We might even secure it to the actual base, and then we're on to the next bit. There's a bonus. Just look at that sky. Mr. Solar Face is out. What time shall we finish? It's light till 10 o'clock. Maybe we wait till 10 o'clock and it's light at 4 o'clock in the morning. We could come down at 4 o'clock. Yes, that's a good idea. Every day's a bonus. Well, we've got the front on and we've got this side on, and this side is in good order. It's had some patching at the bottom, so nothing needs doing there. Hang on, I can see something through the window. Is it a reflection? No, it's somebody waving at me. Not sure where they've come from. Hello? It's Dave. How you doing, Dave? You alright? Good. So let's get this other end on. Every day's a bonus. So looking at this one, we can see that that board's damaged and it needs replacing. It needs replacing there as well, and the one below, because there's just that bit of worm in it. And really, that board, and that board could do with replacing as well. But we're not going to do that for now. It's got the 3 solid ones at the bottom. We need to put a new bottom on there because there's some bits missing. So we're going to drop this on its side, put a new bottom on there, and then we're going to fasten this onto this end here. And we can come back and repair that at a later stage because the time's running away with us and we really need to get this other side on if it's sound. Every day's a bonus, and it's lovely because Mr. Solar Face is out and it's a blue sky. Every day's a bonus. Well, here we are, 3 hours later. What do you reckon? Got all the sides on, only the door and the roof to go. I know there's some patching, we've said there's some patching down there, but we'll patch that at a later stage. And it's the same with these holes down here. We'll patch those at a later stage. I'm not too worried about it. The main thing is the floor's there. We've just got the roof to put on. Got a bit of work to do on the roof. From the photographs, it wasn't apparent that there were 2 big holes in the roof, and they've just been covered over with felt. I think with a bit of luck we might be able to get a new sheet of 8x4 ply to actually put on there, and then we can use the felt on the top, and we've got a new roll of felt just to go down the middle. But it's looking okay. I'll have to put the door on later. Every day's a bonus. Just had a quick look at the door. It looks all right felted from the other side, but you can see why it's felted. It looks like it's been made from pallet wood, and there's bits missing and there's big gaps and everything. So we've got to make a decision there. I might lat the outside of it over the felt, and at least then it'll protect it. I think we're going to lat this side as well. We've got some 8x4 fence panels there, so I might even be able to use those because this side is 6 foot, and I might just get a couple of those in there, but I'll try that in the week. Mr. Solar Face is still out there. England match is about to start, so we're going to call it a day for now. Every day's a bonus. Good job we got that roof on before it rained, because it's been chucking it down and thunder and lightning and everything, as you would imagine. So, got the end bits on, got the pointy bit on there, and we've had a great idea. We originally got these 6x4 panels off a Too Good to Burn job, and we were going to make a shed out of them. But looking at that, I think we'll fasten 2 of these panels to this side, which is the side that really it's the only side you see from the top of the garden. So to do that, we need to cut 1 lat off the bottom. We need to fasten that bearer down the side there, and then we need to screw it to the side of the shed. And we've got a nice bit of wood here, how about that, to go down the middle. Bob's your uncle. Every day's a bonus. Let's get this door on. Well, it's 9:15, doesn't time fly when you're having fun? So the roof's on, it's all sound. We've got the door on. We've got professional catch on the door to stop it opening in the wind. And everything's good, so really happy. So that's it for tonight. We're going to come back, cut these panels down and put this end on the other panel like that, screw them to the shed, and that will look like a cracking shed. We're going to leave the felt underneath it, and that'll be another protective layer, and then we're probably going to lat the front and leave the back and the other side because you can't see that and we know it's waterproof. So there we go. Every day's a bonus. Saturday 22nd of June, 11 o'clock. Back down on Pete's shed. What do you reckon to that, guys? We've just put two 6 foot by 4 foot panels on the side, and I think that looks absolutely cracking. So all we're going to do now is give that a paint a stain, put a bit of guttering on, and we're away. And as it's looking so good, and I know we did all that down there, I'm wondering whether we should even lack the front and the back and the side, because we've still got all these fence panels from that Too Good to Burn job. What do you reckon? I'm chuffed with that. That looks a proper shed. Can't wait till it's had a coat of stain. It'll make all the difference, because every day's a bonus.